Good Saturday morning to you all in YouTube land. Well, this is the old goat along with Tommy. We just left our school here, my grade school indoor flea market that they have every Saturday morning, and you can't even breathe in it. There's no AC. Because when we went to school as kids, we did not have AC in the school. How we ever survived then, I don't know. But I had to get out of there. I couldn't even breathe. I had a wild goose chase, and I'm going to tell you what I do with wild goose chases on yard sales. Somebody went to the trouble of making nice signs on one of the local roads. I spent 15 minutes going up and down that local road. The sign, they had a sign at the beginning of the road. They have signs all over in areas here. Well, there was no yard sale. The signs were not up yesterday, which was Friday. Today's Saturday. If you hear background noise, I got the AC running in the minivan here. I don't use the truck in the hot weather. I can't take the heat. But anyways, to save anybody else from a wild goose chase, and that burns me up when I waste my gas and ride around from a yard sale that does not exist. What happened probably is the person intended to have a yard sale, made the signs up and put them up early Saturday morning or Friday night, probably late Friday night, and decided not to have it Saturday. It's very hot, the sun cooks you. I can't take this crappy weather. I hate it. It makes me miserable. But anyways, they put a sign up here for that yard sale that didn't exist, and I rip them down to save everybody else from going to a wild goose chase. I have to go to a wild goose chase. Why should anyone else go to a wild goose chase? The yard sale don't exist. That's what I do. I rip the damn sign down. And believe me, I could not have missed it. It was a country road. The house number was posted. Nothing at the house number. I went from one end to that road to the other. Good, miserable, hot Saturday morning to you all out in YouTube land. Well, it's a little shaded here. I spent money on things that I did not need. I think I did pretty damn good. There was only 2 yard sales. The school that I go to on Saturday mornings, they didn't have nothing, and it was so hot in there, I couldn't take it. So I had to get out. I got 2 items here. Let's do one at a time here. What I bought here is an old Craftsman True RMS PC interface auto ranging digital multimeter, and I paid $5 for this. It didn't work. The yard sale wasn't too far from me, and the guy says if it don't work, the battery's dead in it, the 9 volt. So he says, if it don't work, I'll give you back your $5. The case is really, really pretty bad. It came with a PC cable, which it probably would never even use, and the book. It has a nice big display on it, not backlighted that I know of. I was hoping it would be one of these oscilloscope meters, but it can't have everything. Craftsman made an oscilloscope meter years ago. It was one of my YouTube channels that I'm subscribed to. He has one, and he tests the sine waves of generators and inverters and so forth, and modified square waves and so forth. Right now, this is supposed to be an auto ranging meter, and it works very well, so I don't need to bring it back. It's very dirty. It needs a good cleaning. The guy I got it from has no idea how to use it, so I think it was just something that was left behind from the previous homeowner. So I replaced the battery with a 9 volt battery, and I checked it out, It's on DC volts auto ranging. So 12.92 volts, and you can see that. That might be a little high. 12.92 volts DC right there. So it works very well, and I checked it on AC. I didn't check ohms yet. Not going to worry about it. The case is pretty disgusting. It looks like it was used in service, you know, obviously commercial. Did very well. It's right here. And this is the case. So it was obviously used in a commercial business. So it's a good meter. A lot better than I think the ones that Sears makes now, and those for the computer interface. But I think this probably is for real old computers. I wouldn't even worry about using that. I'm going to study the book and see. It doesn't. It does not have an oscilloscope. What it does is it reads temperature. Now I've got a couple of meters that have the probes that goes in here for reading temperature. I never use them. DC, AC volts, ohms, frequency, DC and AC amps and milliamps, up to 20 amps. Alright, here's something I picked up at the same yard sale. I don't know why I buy things like this. I don't have room for them. But I have never, ever, ever seen anything like this. The lady wanted $15 for it. She tried it out for me. It seemed to work well. I says, well, I don't really need it. Would you take 10? And she took 10. So it was 5 for the meter and 10 for this. I really couldn't afford it this week. It'll be short again this week. What else is new? It's a tote and show. And turn it around here. What it is a 5-inch color TV and a VCR. I have never, ever, ever seen anything like this in my life. And I have had dozens of VCRs in my time. It does work. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hook it up. Now on the back, oh, here's the TV controls right here. Let me read it. Contrast, color, and tint. And it looks like video and audio in and out. No stereo. No, it wouldn't be stereo. And June of 1989, made in Korea. It is a model CB 7000. A Tote Vision, TOTE. Model CB, like in Citizens Band, dash 7000. 12 volt DC, so it takes 12 volts going in. Okay, here's the 12 volt DC, center pin positive, and here's the AC. So we're going to hook up the AC. I've got a 12 volt adapter. That's why I pick these adapters up at yard sales whenever I can. This is pretty neat. Don, I'm a junk collector, would probably buy something like this. I know John, he would pick up stuff like this, but he's got a huge house and he can store stuff. I got a tiny shed, which is loaded to the ceiling, and poor Uncle Dorkle hasn't even got a bed. That rhymes, doesn't it? All right, now, we got a tape here. I have no idea what's on it. sure whether it's on or off. It's on. Of course, it's kind of light out. I'm not in the sun, but play. This is the volume.
Hands are clean? Okay, good.
Oh, these are some videotapes I made back in the
Let me see those hands.
early 90s.
Looks good. Not bad.
Got the tint control here. That's little Tommy, isn't that you?
No,
No? Okay.
those are my cousins.
Those are your cousins. Oh, this tape has to be about, I would say, at least 20 years old.
Not bad for you.
Don't get any closer than that. It won't pick it up. Let's see, what do we got here?
Tracking.
Oh, okay. All right, that's the tracking control over here. All right.
Doesn't sound bad.
That's the slide you used to have when you were a little boy.
Yep.
There's our screen house that we used to have. Don't get any closer. You're going to be out of focus, Tom. That camera can't focus closer than 10 inches.
It doesn't even show up good. On
Okay, that was the early 90s. We had this mobile home in 1993. So that had to be 93 or 94. Noisy motorcycles going by.
Hello. How you doing?
That's the day we used to have lots of cookouts. I was greeting the people as they come in.
I think that might have been 2001 or 2002.
Anthony, want a drink?
Okay,
How old are you, Tom?
let it go.
13 now.
42.
13 you said? He was 13 at that time. Okay. Eject. See if it ejects. All right. Well, you know what? I think we did good. It's got a nice cover and a piece of hard plastic made to protect the screen. This obviously came with it. That goes into one of these compartments here, and the power cord goes in somewhere, and it just goes right on the top of the front like that. So I think I did pretty good. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with this, but you know what? I was reading that Funai or something like that is the last company that stopped manufacturing VCRs. There still are a lot of people. There are a lot of people that are still using VCRs. We don't, but I have a lot of stuff on VCR tapes, and I don't have a good digital to analog converter. Well, I do now. I didn't then. I have that Sony Handycam that Steve O gave me, which does great to take the analog from a VCR, go through the camera as a pass-through, come out as DV on a DV FireWire, and then go into my Windows 7 because I got a FireWire card in there, and so that works out well. But I still hang on to the videotapes. This happens to be one of Tommy's tapes because I used to make copies for Tommy. I used to make them for my cousins when they were little and stuff like that of our cookouts. If you go over here, show you that that's the only thing we got left of the screen house is just a platform out here. We stopped in, I think it was 2009?
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, 2009. We stopped having cookouts because it became too much to maintain the screen house. We got less and less people coming to our cookouts. It got to a point where you almost had to beg people to come to our cookouts. It got ridiculous. And as they grow older, they got their kids, the kids have kids, you know how that is. They're busy with the young folks. They don't want to go see farts anymore, old farts. So we look back on these things and they're nice to look at. So anyways, I think we did pretty good today. I'll keep this out in the shed like everything else. And 5-inch color TV, it's not bad. And you know, it looks like there's a cover here that comes out. You could probably service this without too much problem. But like everything else, you can't get belts and things for these things anymore. I even have a reel-to-reel machine in the shed. Hang on, I'll show it to you. Right down here, I have a reel-to-reel machine I bought at a yard sale at the school, as a matter of fact, about 5 years ago. And of course, everything in this shed, it doesn't leak, but everything's musty. It needs belts, and it's almost impossible to get belts. I don't have a shop to work on it. I picked it up for like $3. It has the speakers on each end. It's stereo, 7-inch reels, reel-to-reel tape recorder. So Buzz 1151 is restoring a model. It looks a little like this. His is, I think, a Silvertone. I don't remember what the name of this one is. One of these days I may get to it. I don't know. I still got some reel-to-reel tapes that I brought back from the old house. What it is a tote show. TOTE/show. SHOW. 5-inch color monitor video cassette player model CB7000. It's in real nice shape. Been taken good care of. Nice and clean. No dirt. I like the vintage electronics. So this goes like that. This is made for it. Sits right in here perfectly. And then you got two little soft like felt pads right here. So let's see, I'm not sure if that goes this way. No, it goes this way. I think the cord goes in here. So in order to put the cord in here, really need to put an elastic band around it so that you can haul the whole thing in one shot. Because when I put this upside down, it'll come out probably. That's good. I would say a good 15 pounds, maybe 20. Get my exercise. We're going to put this over here. All right. Uncle Dorkle. Hey, Uncle Dorkle. What do you want? I got something for you. I got something you can watch. Hello there, Uncle Dorkle.
What the hell do you want? It's hot in this damn shed. Why don't you hook up an air conditioner?
Well, I can't do that. We don't have enough power out here to do that. I got you a totem show.
What the hell is a totem show?
It's something you can watch some video. Bring some videos out to you and you can watch them. Keep you occupied, okay?
Thank you very much.
All right, so he's happy. We'll stick it in here and he can watch his movies. I'll bring you some tapes. Thanks for watching, folks.